Okay, we're here in round 2. We're going to keep this hand. We get to go Scout into Wind Scout into War Shrieker, which is pretty good. I could dash. Maybe this is actually a good time to dash, because I don't feel like getting the 3-1 out there is going to help me that much. So, alright. Guess we'll dash here. This dash ability is becoming surprisingly good, since now he's probably more motivated to keep his rats back. And we still get to go Wind Scout into War Shrieker, potentially here. Guess he could still attack and then just drop a Morph or something. Alright. I think now we just drop the Wind Scout and pass. Then next turn I can, well, I guess I don't get much value off the War Shrieker though. So maybe I just cast another Wind Scout. Doesn't want to trade his Morph off, which is interesting. Alright, long shot squad it is. Master the Way, certainly not bad. Can't really do War Shrieker plus anything of too much substance or value, so I think we just do the Highlands, swing with the Wind Scout, drop another Wind Scout, and pass. And we'll see if I have to hit his long shot squad next turn. He could just get in with everything. We'll see if this is an Abzan guide, in which case I probably have to kill it. Okay. Certainly works. Gets in for 6. Oh, he's going to outlast here. All right. So, probably just Master the Way this turn, kill the long shot squad, swing for 3 and pass. Alright, more card draw, not bad. Get him for 3. Dropping the Aerialist next turn should help us quite a bit. 2 cards left in my opponent's hand. Could be a Woolly Loxodon, I guess, but we'll deal with that when we have to. Yeah, looks like it's a Loxodon. Alright. Still on a 2-turn clock at least, so we've got that going for us. Teamer Charm's not bad either. So I do have to think about this. We're not dead next turn, so maybe I just want the Aerialist. Unfortunately, I can't do War Shrieker plus Aerialist. Two cards left in his hand. Certainly don't want to see a removal spell out of him. I can leave up the Teamer Charm as like a mana leak. But then I can only cast like a Mardu Scout, which doesn't seem all that good. Guess we go Aerialist, so we'll get in for 2. I mean, we're dead to a pump spell, but I'm not going to worry about it just yet. All right, rats, not too concerned about that. Teamer Charger, all right. One card left. Merciless Executioner, jeez. All right, well, you had a good hand, what can I say? So I guess we're probably taking too much to afford here, unfortunately. But I can't really do anything about it. Alright, so let's figure out our options here. I can write into being plus Teamer Charm, kill his Loxodon. But I still don't have enough blockers for his 3 remaining attackers. I can Mardu Scout plus Teamer Charm. That leaves me in the same spot. I can Mardu Scout plus right into being. That leaves me in the same spot. I think we're dead. I can War Shrieker plus right into being, but that doesn't do anything. So he looks more aggressive than my last opponent. A lot of 1 and 2 drops, Death Touchers. So maybe I swap into the more defensive build. Maybe that'll work better in this match. So yeah, I could fight and kill his Loxodon, but I'm not sure I want to do that. I think we just do this, leave up the charm, pass. And yes, we are going to die, but I don't have any real options here, so I think we just do it. All right, so we're going to go for the more defensive build the second time around here. But that's okay. We'll get a chance to try it out. So let's bring in the Flares. Let's bring in the Highland Games. Let's take out the Scouts. Let's take out the War Shrieker. And maybe one more red card. Creature, I guess, preferably. Maybe experts become less good. Or is it the lurkers? Well, lurkers you can always morph. Experts fine. It's not great against the Death Touchers. I mean, Highland Game is a better trade for Death Touchers, I think. So now we got to swap the mana base. We took out 4 red cards, added 4 green cards. So I think we should probably cut back to, how many red cards do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe 5 red sources. And then add 4 forests. 5 red sources. Maybe we go to 6. Cut 3 mountains for 3 forests, and that brings us up to, yeah, that's probably good. Cut 3 mountains. Add 3 forests. So this is 7 sources of green. Yeah, I think that's appropriate. All right. So we'll try our more defensive build out and see if that works better for us. We could actually do this wins, but no, it's okay. Let's just keep the rest the same. I think this is fine. We could actually do, maybe Ethereal Ambush is better than Fierce Invocation for that matter then. Because that way we can block 2 Death Touchers with some Manifest guys. That might work better for us. All right, let's try this out. We'll play first. And Only 2 mana, but I think we're going to keep it. If I draw any land, I can at least play Crippling Chill to draw some more. I've got the Flare, which is a nice roadblock for the most part. Okay, not a bad draw. We're going to be needing a land. I guess the Mob Rule is kind of an awkward card to have in your opener. Alright, Highland Game would be a nice draw. That works, so we'll do the right into being here. Ooh, that's pretty good. So we'll put this on top. Take some damage here. Alright, unfortunately that's really good with Grim Contest, but can't do much about that. I guess we play the Rugged Highlands, and I think we're just going to Crippling Chill to really try and hit that 5th land with our Manifest guy. Hopefully he's not motivated to use Grim Contest here. Okay. Still on the hunt for that 5th land. And a Bitter Revelation, which is certainly good. But we're at least at Sultai Flare range, so we can start to mount maybe a bit of a defense. See if we get the land. Did get the land. Alright, so we can swing here. And we're going to unmorph, because I don't think he can deal with it now. And it does a bunch of damage. It's tough to deal with. He can't Grim Contest it anymore. We're going to get a Flare at some point. I guess he can do that, but... Oh no. Well, he dealt with it perfectly, so that's unfortunate for us, but stuff happens. Yeah, that pretty nightmarish situation, unfortunately. I forgot about the Executioner, but at least we get an Ambusher here and we can kill his Rats and Executioner, so I think we're just going to stick to that plan. And we do have card advantage potential in our hand, so we're not in a terrible place here, actually. And maybe I don't even want to block both. We'll see what I manifest here. Stalker. I think I blocked the island on the Rats, take 3. I'd rather have the Stalker around. I could block the higher power guy, but Flare is at least a good blocker for the Executioner. Alright. Let's drop a Flare here and then pass. I guess I'm not going to block with my Manifest anyway, so... Well, he might block with his Parapet, though. I do feel like I need to get some damage in, and I'm not going to block with my Stalker anyway. I'm going to swing here. Hopefully he doesn't block. Hmm. One mana. Oh, Murderous Cut. Alright, well, it's pretty bad for us, but opponent has a great deck, great hand. I don't know what to say. He's drawing well. He is playing well. He's on point. Good deck, good draws. Nothing for me to complain about. It's just not working out for me. These things happen. Let's see. I've got 6 mana, which means I can do Flare plus nothing. I can also play Gore Swine plus Lurkers Morphed. But then I'm rapidly getting to the point where, unfortunately, if this is a Woolly Loxodon, we're just going to die, which is really unfortunate. What do I do? I guess I do Lurkers plus Gore Swine. Offer trade with Squad, offer trade with Executioner. Because if I just drop Flare, I don't really know what I do except die. I take if this is Loxodon. I mean, it could also not be Loxodon, but I don't want him to Grim Contest here. But what can I say? Opponent's got a great deck and he drew well this whole game. So yeah, it's just. I mean, it's the worst thing that could have happened, but I don't know what to say, man. Our opponent just drew extremely well. Yeah. So I just don't think we had a chance of winning this game, really. He just drew remarkably well the whole way through. So good deck, good draws. I wish we could have competed better, but we really didn't. Opponent just, and it was a Woolly Loxodon too. Opponent just had a nasty deck and curved out perfect against us. So unfortunate circumstances, but hopefully we can win in round 3 and bring it back.